Hell, Slick here, how in the world is everybody doing today? Fine, I hope. Let me tell you what, I am doing so well that I think I'm gonna have to split and be twins. What I'm gonna be discussing today is this Mr. Heater 30,000 BTU propane heater. Now, when I talked about this heater, I complained about trying to get propane. Sometimes for me, it's hard to get propane down here in the SIP. So, you know, you'll go to a place, because there's nowhere that just sells propane. When you go to get propane, usually it's like Tractor Supply, or it's a place where they change oil. And, you know, you got the guy that comes out there, you know, it's like, hey, can you give me propane? That boy can't handle propane, his drainage wasn't good enough. However, I've had this heater, actually I purchased both of these heaters, so this is a fair review. I purchased this heater last year. The reason I purchased this heater initially is that I had a breezeway that was open on both ends, and I closed it in last year. There's a video back if you want to go back and look at that. And I wanted to be able to heat that area up a little bit better, and it worked amazing for that. One of the reasons I went out and purchased this heater is I wanted something that would just get, 70,000 BTU. I wanted something that would really heat this garage up really, really quick when I'm out here working. I use it on my outdoor patio and out around my pool, and for anything like that. Took this heater to we cooked pancakes outdoors at our church. Hey, I was the hero. But let's talk a little bit about this heater right here. Okay, like I say, when you get this heater, it's disassembled, and you simply just hook this bracket up and set it up, then just screw it into your bottle, your propane bottle. And remember, it has cross threads right here when you tighten this up. It has on here an off, a low, a medium, and a high. So the first thing I would do is I would come and I would turn my propane on. Okay, then I would turn it. I'm going to go ahead and just turn this on low. Now, if you notice, you don't hear anything coming out here at this time. The reason you don't is this heater is provided with thermal couplers. This has to be hot in order for the fuel to go through. Okay, so you have one here and you have one here. So when you have a thermal coupler, we'll have to start this manually, and we hold this in to allow, can you hear that? To allow the gas to come in, and we'll have to hold this button for a little while until it gets hot enough for the thermocoupler to open and the gas continue to flow. And that way, you can have just one going at a time. Okay, if this thermocoupler wasn't on here, as soon as you turned on, fuel would be coming out of both of these at the same time. So let's try to turn this thing on. Okay, like I say, I have the gas turned on in the bottle. I have the the temperature knob set on low, and you notice there's no gas coming out. So once I mash this thermocoupler, give it a little light, and it's going to be kind of burning blue there. What I do is I'll wait till it kind of gets red like that. Now by that time, that thermocoupler is warm enough that it's going to stay open. But notice, this is not running over here, okay? So let's do the same thing over there like that. Like that before my phone melts. Same process, just hold it for like 10 seconds. All right, now they're both running. One bottle, I'm not really sure, but this is a little taller than the normal. If this is on low, with a 5-pound bottle, if this is on low, and you have this turned on, just burning one, it'll burn for so many hours. If you have it on medium with one, it'll burn so many hours. If you have it on high, it'll burn so many hours. And the same thing with two. And they all kind of space out. And the numbers are real well. I'm gonna try to post it on the screen. If I can't get it on the screen, it will be in the description. But right now, let's look over here real quick. It's not too cold in here. What, 60? I think it's about 64 degrees. Okay, you guys got You guys got a thermometer like that on your Harley? Okay, I've just been burning that on low. Okay, I've had that on low about 5 minutes, and it's 70 degrees in here now. So we went up, what, 5 degrees? Now listen when I turn this up. Ooh, that joker cooking now, son. My head away from that joker. Go cook us a egg, hard-boiled egg. We're gonna see how long it takes to warm it up in here. Like I say, right now, this is a 210 square foot garage. Like I said, it's not that it's that cold in here, but it's raining outside and it's starting to get kind of damp in here. So I bet it's at least gonna take the dampness out. Either one of these heaters, okay, when I ran this heater, it left a little smell in here. And when you start up, you know, I should have started it up outside and let it kind of run a little bit, then brought it here and restarted it. And it left a little bit of a smell, an after smell later. This propane, I've ran this in that sunroom last year. It didn't leave a smell at all. However, it's burning up oxygen. So when you're running any of these, it'd be a good idea to have a CO2 sensor. I wouldn't sleep in an area where these are running. I'd use these for maintenance only. Read the instructions, follow your manufacturing guidelines. So this and this, they both need to be vented, okay? Got some windows over here. As a matter of fact, I'm fixing to crack that window there just a second, get a little air in here. And cause when they run, even if you don't smell it, if you run out of air, you can't breathe. And that won't work for you. In my description, I'll have a link for this heater and a link for this heater. Okay, now you may be asking me a question. Do I regret purchasing this, having already owned this? Okay, then you gotta say, well, this is a lot cheaper. Yeah, it is. But also, you know, you have to buy a propane bottle, which, you know, whatever that costs if you don't have one. But you're comparing apples and oranges, okay? I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm already enjoying this. My son likes to sit out on the patio. He smokes cigars. When he comes by, he'll sit out there and smoke a cigar on the patio, and I'll sit out and have coffee. And we just leave that thing on the back of the mule, kind of back it up and crank it up, and it just floods. It's an unclosed area. It just floods that with heat, and it's amazing. This heater would not do that. This heater is more kind of a radiant type heater. This is nice too, if you're in a closed in area, you could turn it on and kind of like sitting around a campfire. So yeah, I like this heater for its purpose. I like this heater for its purpose. They're both really good heaters, and so far I've had no issue with them. Hey, while that thing's cooking, I would like to take a moment to ask you, if you would, to like and subscribe and leave a comment. I got some smart people out there that's helping me with this and giving me some great information. So, hey, let me know what you think. I don't care if it's good or bad. Leave a comment. And like saying, if you're new to the channel, like I say, normally this is an adventure channel. I work on, go back and look at some of my videos, see some of the things I'm doing. And that's the reason I bought these heaters, because I got some projects coming up. Got some parts we're going to be putting on the Jeep. Got some parts we're going to be putting on some of the motorcycles. And I'm bringing a new bike to the channel. I'm going to reveal it on January the 1st. So make sure you're here to see what I got. It's really cool, and I think I hope you're going to be excited about it as I am. I'm going to get some great content out of that motorcycle. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. Let's walk over here and see where we're at. Okay, almost 80 degrees. So we came up 15 degrees in here. But one thing that's great is it knocked all that moisture out of there, and it's really pleasant in here. So there you go. Okay, we got this bad boy hot. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna shut her down. First thing I always do is I just go turn the propane off. And I get it tight. Okay, and let it cool down a little bit. Now I'm just gonna leave this here, but you can turn this off if you want to. and just let her cool down. Hey, looks like it's about time to wrap up this video. So again, like I say, I'd like to ask if you would, hey, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and just remember one thing, God loves you, so does old Slick. But sometimes we're gonna do what we're gonna do, so y'all be particular. All right. Hey, so did I waste my money buying this heater when I already had the other one? Oh no.